Welcome to your weekly tarot reading for November 10th to the 16th. Whether you are new or are a long-time subscriber, thank you so much for joining the Dog Star Pack. There are readings for each zodiac sign based on the element of your sign, and each reading is timestamped below for your convenience. I'm Heather Ellis, and here on my channel I combine the traditional tarot meanings with intuitive insight, and whether you are here for monthly and weekly forecasts or to learn more about tarot, my goal is to support you in living with more purpose and self-trust. If you want to learn tarot, be sure to check out my Tarot Talk series where I break down one card of the tarot each week in a very simple bite-sized way. You'll find the link to the playlist in the description below. Finally, if you find value in today's video or simply enjoyed this video, please like, comment, share, and subscribe, and make sure that you click on that notification bell. It lets me know what kind of content you want to see more of. Now let's dive into the cards and see what the week ahead has in store for each zodiac sign. This reading is for my lovely fire signs. If you are a Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius, this reading here is for you. So we're going to begin. This is my version of a Celtic cross. There are cards and then clarifiers. We're going to also follow it up with some oracle cards, and this week we are pulling a rune. Okay, so let's check out the first cards. Okay, Leo, Aries, and Sag. You have the Four of Cups and the Hermit. So this is your energy for the week. You're feeling disconnected, some apathy here in some area of your life. This is a general reading, so it may resonate in your relationships and connections with others, or this could be money, career, finance, could even be health or just your day-to-day. But whatever it is, you are not feeling emotionally satisfied and connected to it. So there's this feeling of apathy, of just feeling like you're not on task, not on purpose in whatever it is that you're doing. And you have the Hermit here. So what I'm seeing from this is because of this feeling that you are going within and you're doing a little bit of soul searching here in order to find what makes you feel like you are following your true purpose, your destiny, what it is that you're meant to do in life. So for many of you, I feel like this is about your passion projects, the things that you do in day-to-day life, could be hobbies as well. And for some, it will go into career. And again, for a few of you, it will be about relationships and just not feeling very fulfilled or connected in relationships. And this can be anything from friends or coworkers, colleagues, family members, or a relationship partner. But you are doing that inner work, trying to connect with your own personal higher self in order to figure out what it is that's lacking and what it is that you need in order to feel fulfilled. So I do like that you're taking that initiative. Let's check out your challenges and see what you have here. Okay. You have the Seven of Pentacles and you have the King of Wands. So what the Seven of Pentacles is a card of reflection and assessment. Really, we usually look at it because it's pentacles in terms of our money and career, but it doesn't have to be. It can be anything in life. It's anything that we invest time and effort into. And we're looking at and assessing the amount of work and effort I put into it. Are the rewards matching the effort I'm putting into it? So that's part of it. The other part of the Seven of Pentacles is it's a card of patience and waiting. Okay, so it's opportunities are coming in, but you just need to have a little bit more patience here if things aren't quite as you want them to be, and just again, take a little patience. Good things come to those who wait. That's what I'm getting there. So there's that little bit of reflection, and then also you need to wait a little bit longer. But you have the King of Wands clarifying it. And this is, you are chomping at the bit. You want to go. You just want to go after the things that you want in life. And that's, I think, part of the issue is there is a little bit of impatience here. And that's one of the challenges that you have to overcome this week. And then when we look into your strengths and opportunities, yeah, you have the Ace of Wands. You're going to be getting that clarity. It's being clarified by judgment as well. So that Ace of Wands is that brand new opportunity related to your passions, your creativity, your inspired action. So it is forward movement. It is action oriented, this Ace of Wands, because this is fire energy. And but it allows you to tap into your creativity and feeling like you are on purpose. You are connected to your soul's purpose. And with it being clarified with Judgment, again, clarity related to this. Something is coming in for you to support you. That's going to give you that clarity, get you back on track with how you feel your life, you want your life to unfold and go. Judgment is a wake-up call to your soul's purpose. And again, it's that clarity, and it's almost like a do-over energy as well. So I do like seeing this as your strength here, or opportunities that are coming in, and your final outcome cards, of course. So you have the Ten of Wands and you have the Queen of Swords here. So what I'm seeing is whatever this passion project is, whatever this inspired action is, and again, whether or not it's about relationships or your money, career, finance, or again, just life in general for you, with the Ten of Wands, I'm seeing that it is going to really up your level for responsibilities that are placed on you. But that's going to give you that sense of purpose, right? Like that you're helping others, that you're doing something meaningful in your life and with your life, but it's going to add responsibilities to you. So do know that. And I do feel like you're going to be stepping up, especially with that King of Wands energy that you have here. And you have the Queen of Swords. So this is you being very strategic. It's also the Queen of Swords also has this, she carries her sword of truth, cuts through all the BS, right? So this is you getting right down to the nitty gritty on this is what I want to do, this is what I want to create, and this is how I want to move forward. And if it's going to take hard work, then so be it. It's going to take a lot of hard work, but this is a very clear vision of what it is that you want to create here and how you want to use your creative abilities and talents. Okay, so now we're going to get into some of the oracle cards. We're going to start with the angel number card. And we have 888, and this is communication and charisma. So there's some truth there's some truth you're resistant to accept over and over again until you're tired and restrained beyond depression. It takes a decision to live life for yourself. Life is all about passion. And then you make a change and the world around you follows. Yeah, so I do see changes happening here, that you are trying to realign your life here into what's going to bring you that personal satisfaction and make you feel like you're living your purpose and living your truth. Okay, so what you have here is you have the spark of life, and it says, don't sink into hopelessness and despair, for in you lives a spark of life that is undefeated and unbeatable. You can overcome everything your destiny depends upon. So any challenges that you're facing right now, do know that you will overcome them. You can and will overcome them. And now your rune, you have, okay, I'm hoping that you can see that in there. Okay, so you have AO, so or EO. This is horse, is what it translates into, and it has a very mercurial energy. So communication, information. It's also associated with the color yellow. But this is, it talks about movement and change, and it's associated with the planet Mercury, as I said, and that has a lot to do with travel and and so this may indicate that you have travel to do, or simply even visiting friends or relatives, but it can also signify a change of home, change of neighborhood, and change of what it is that you're doing out in the world. So generally, when we look at it in the material level, this denotes a change that is generally successful. And it's one that often doesn't come from great surprise. You kind of saw it coming and you knew it was coming. And when we look at it on a mystical level, then AO signifies a need to establish strong connections between oneself and one's emotions. As I said, it is affiliated, it means horse, and the horse is a traditional symbol of power that can lead to liberation if understood and handled correctly. So you really have control here with all this Wands energy, and this is about you taking control and making changes in your life to get you back on track, back on purpose. And I hope you enjoyed this reading, and I will see you next week. Take care. This reading here is for my earth sign. So if you are a Capricorn, a Virgo, or a Taurus, then this reading here is for you. So we're going to start by looking at your energy, then some challenges and obstacles, some strengths and opportunities, final outcomes, and then some oracle cards and a rune. So we're going to start up here with your energy for the week, and you have the Ten of Wands and the Hermit. You Earth signs, you're always working hard. You're always, so many responsibilities are always on your shoulder. And this week is no exception here with this Ten of Wands. You've been feeling particularly burdened and weighed down, and that's where you are this week. And you have the Hermit that is clarifying this. So this is indicating to me that you're reflecting on the hardships, what it is that you've been experiencing, and like, why is this so hard? Why do I have all these responsibilities? And what value are they giving me? And what can I do to possibly make things go smoothly or more easily for me? And that's what I'm seeing here. You're looking for that inner truth and wisdom to help guide you in navigating this feeling weighed down, having all these responsibilities placed on you. Now, in your challenges and obstacles, you have the Page of Pentacles and the Knight of Wands here. So I see that one of the things is you are being a little impatient and you really chomping at the bit to make changes here with this Knight of Wands. And that is something that is a little bit of a problem for you, is this impatience. And you are an earth sign. Normally you are very, hardworking, dedicated. You have the patience and the perseverance to see any obstacle, any challenge, and overcome it. But I feel like you're feeling so weighed down this week that it's just like, I just want to get this over and done with and move on, because this Page of Pentacles is indicating this need to move on, to create stability in your life with the Page of Pentacles, especially if that's in the area of relationships and interactions or connections with other people. But it can also be about your career and finances as well. Like, if you've been working really hard, but your financial situation hasn't changed, or you've been working very hard at work and you're not getting recognized by your superiors, and you got passed over for a promotion, or there's no promotions in sight, and things like that. And you're feeling very impatient about this, that you just want to move forward. You feel like you are walking through sand or through, heavy mud, where you're not getting ahead here, is how I'm seeing this. And that's your obstacle and your challenge. So let's check out your strengths and your opportunities. Okay, so you have the Queen of Swords here, and you also have the Ace of Wands. So this is very good, because what I do see is that this is going to give you hope, okay? This is going to give you an idea of an action that you can do and that you can take without being impulsive here. Because that's your challenge I'm really seeing, is this impulsivity, or a risk of impulsivity. But the Ace of Wands represents a new inspiration, new inspired action, something that allows you to be creative, and it allows you to tap into your passions and this sense of purpose. And that's what's really important right now. And I think with that Hermit energy, it's that trying to tap into what is going to give me a sense of purpose. I don't mind doing the work. I'm an earth sign. I can handle it. But if it's not making you feel fulfilled, then, and you start questioning, why am I doing this? Then that's where there's a problem. And I feel like that's where you are right now. But with the Queen of Swords, she's holding her sword of truth. This is that light, that beacon of light, that beacon of hope, to allow you to see things very clearly. And that is when that inspired action and that source of inspiration comes in, that download. So I do like seeing that this is your opportunity or strength this week. And your final outcome cards here, okay, you have Judgment and Justice. So whatever that information, that download that comes in, that's affiliated with that Queen of Swords, sorry, where you get that clarity, you get that truth. And I feel like it's an internal truth, that, again, that connection to your passions, the connections to this sense of purpose and this creativity. It's a wake-up call for you. It's realigning with your sense of purpose here. It's allowing you to do something over again, and you're getting that clarity. And along with that clarity comes balance back into your life with justice, that you are making a decision on how you want to move forward. This is a general reading again, so whether or not it could be your relationships or this could be in your career and finances, please comment below. I feel like many of you, this is in the material world. This is about your finances, either your financial situation or your career, and you're feeling like there's stagnancy going on here. But by the end of the week, you get this clarity and you get back on track. And with justice here, I do want to say one thing with justice as a final outcome card. So whatever you put into it, you're going to get back out. So if you've been stressed and burdened and you're kind of like this sense of giving up and you've stopped focusing and trying so hard, do know that the rewards are not going to be as sweet. Okay. The more you've put into it, the more sweet those rewards are going to be with that justice, because justice is it's about fairness. It's about so if you've acted with integrity and you've put in the work, you've put in the effort, you've built the foundation solidly, then justice gives you those rewards. But if you've taken shortcuts or you haven't put in as much work as you should be, then justice says, no, you're only going to get what you actually deserve. So just know that. And now we're going to move on to our angel number card. And you have 1221, which is about taking action. So it is time to implement long cherished ideas. And I think that's Ace of Wands is that idea there. You're on the right track toward making your dreams and visions a reality. The right people, circumstances, and resources are being sent your way. Happiness and new opportunities are at hand. Trust in the process. So that's what you have for your angel number. And then your Mystic Forest Oracle card is the Spark of Life. The fire signs got this one as well. Don't sink into hopelessness and despair, for in you lives a spark of life that is undefeated and unbeatable. You can overcome everything your destiny depends upon. So keep trudging away is what I'm getting for you Earth signs. Okay, and now our rune here. Okay, so we have need. This is necessity. And so let me just hold that up, make sure that you can see that. I'm hoping that it's reflecting and you can see that. Okay, so need. It's actually connected to Saturn. So all of you Capricorns out there who are all ruled by Saturn, this one really is going to hit home for you. It does indicate that that you possibly faced with a situation that you have no control over, and that you are unable to change it through headstrong action, that you have to be a little bit more cunning, a little bit more creative in how you overcome any kind of challenges. It also indicates that patience is required. Okay, so again, no headstrong action, and nothing's going to move forward in a hurry. Okay, that it does take that patience is required here. Now, when we look at need on an inner level, then this signifies that spiritual growth occurs through hardship. Again, because we are connecting here to Saturn. And that inner strength is not built upon resistance, but acceptance of the hardships in life. And, you know, what I really see in the beginning of this week here, your energy with this 10 of Wands and the Hermit, part of this inner reflection for you this week is about going inward and reflecting upon the challenges that you've experienced in the last, day or two, in the last week, the last month, the last few years. Reflecting on these challenges and these obstacles and how you've overcome them. What have you done to overcome them? And more importantly, what have you learned from them? Because that is what's really going to help you with this forward movement in getting to judgment and justice at the very end. And I will say that these are major arcana cards here. And so this is, it's almost like there's a new chapter trying to trying to emerge in your life right now. And again, so don't rush it. Do use patience and again, just continue on with your hard work and reflecting on the lessons that you've learned over the years, through all the obstacles and challenge and the responsibilities that you've taken on. And that is what I have for you. Please comment below. I'd love to hear what area of life this is happening for you, as well as some of the obstacles and challenges that you've faced recently or even over the years, and what you've learned from them. I'd really love to hear that, and I'm sure other viewers would love to hear that too, just to get some insight. And it helps other people to see the lessons through the hardships. And yeah, so you have a fantastic week and take care. Welcome, my lovely air signs. So this is reading here is for Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. So I'm going to start with your energy here for the week, some obstacles and challenges, your strengths and opportunities, and your final outcome cards, and then follow up with an angel number card, an oracle card, and a rune. Okay, so let's see what's going on for you. Okay, so you have the King of Wands and the Knight of Wands. So this is looking like, you really want to take control of your life and take action. I am actually going to start turning some of the cards over because I want to see what area of life this is, if I can whittle that down for you, because right now with these, it's just passion, excitement, fire, this wanting to move forward and like move quickly and make changes quickly and take action with my passions, the things that creativity, inspiration. So all of that kind of energy, and there's a lot of this is all fire. There's a lot of energy here, but I want to whittle down what area of life this is for you. And I'm hoping that the challenges are going to help with this. Okay, so you've got the Ten of Cups followed by the Star. Okay, so what I see happening here, this is in the position, these are very positive cards, but they are in the position of your challenges and obstacles. So what I'm seeing for many of you, this is about your home life. So that can be about you and your partner, if you are partnered, but this can also just be about your family, your parents, your siblings, children, if you are already, like if you're married and have a family that way. With the Ten of Cups here, this is like the happy home card. So this can also represent your actual physical home too. So buying and selling a home, making your house a home. It's got that kind of a feel, and having that longevity and that success in the home. And with the Star here as the clarifier, the Star is about believing in yourself, believing and having hope and faith in your dreams, and that the things that you want in life can actually happen. So what I am seeing here is that you are like really chomping at the bit here to take action and have forward movement in establishing your home. So whether or not that's with a significant other or this is your physical home, is going to resonate a little bit differently for each of you. And the one thing I want to say is with the Star here, what I'm seeing is right now, I feel like you're kind of giving up hope and faith that what you want and how you visualize and how you see your happy home, what that means to you, and that fulfilled home life means to you. You're losing faith in that, in your dream. Because I feel like what's happening is it's not happening quick enough for you. The things that you want is not happening quick enough for you. So for example, if you've been saving up to buy a home, but you're not quite there yet, there could be this feeling of desperation almost, that like, why isn't this happening? Why isn't this moving forward? And you've got this energy of you need to move forward. You want to move forward so badly. And you're losing faith and hope that that's going to become a reality. Let's check out your strengths and see what we have here. Okay, yeah. So you have the Queen of Pentacles. This is about, good financial, good practical financial wisdom, handling your money and resources wisely. This is also about creating that secure and stable environment for yourself and others that you care about. Again, that speaks to the home life because this is a Queen of Pentacles. She takes care of her subjects, nurtures them, makes sure all of their physical needs are met. And we also have the Two of Pentacles. This is the multitasking card. So for some of you to make whatever dreams that you have a reality. Some of you could be multitasking, doing two different jobs, for example, in order to save up if you're looking at purchasing a home. For some of you, this could even just be things like taking that next step in a relationship. And there's a lot of balance and multitasking going on between that work-life balance because you want to satisfy the needs of your partner as well. And even with the Queen of Pentacles here too, this can be indicating, and that Wand's energy is fire energy, right? It's passion. This could even be, for some of you, this is taking a relationship to the next level in order to reach this goal of the happy home, right? Like where you could be looking at getting married or having children or, again, purchasing property together. Let's look at your final outcome card. And we have the Queen of Cups and we have the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, so this is, you know, by the end of the week, whatever lack of hope that you have, or any kind of pessimism that you have, I feel like you're going to get over that. Because you do have the Queen of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles. So rather than that fast, fiery energy that you have at the beginning of the week, you're going to learn to temper that and overcome this feeling of, oh, you know, my dreams are never going to become a reality. And you're going to become more grounded and practical about it in your approach as the week goes on, that by the end of the week, you're back to that slow and steady wins the race. And with the Queen of Cups here, for some of you, I do feel like many of you, this is about your home and home environment, especially your physical home. And again, making that house a home, if you understand what I mean. But for some of you, there's going to be a few of you here where this is about, you know, that next stage, next level in a relationship. And this could potentially be, you know, you're thinking about having children or you're preparing to have children. And there can be some worry and concern here about whether or not everything, you know, are all your T's crossed, your I's dotted here. And that's where this fear is coming from with this star energy, and that desperate need to take action is like, you know, the house isn't ready. I don't have all these things for this baby. It's coming, and you know, you're due in 2 weeks, or I'm due in 2 weeks. And it's that kind of an energy. Please comment below. I'd love to hear how this is playing out for you, and whether or not you are expecting a new addition in the family, or this is about your physical home. And now we're going to look at your angel number, and you have 1717, which is good fortune. This is awesome to have. Great. So someone is watching over you. This is good fortune, unseen forces, and direction. So even if it seems like you're not making any meaningful progress, things are moving in the right direction. If you see this number, it's a sign that everything will work out in your favor and your dreams will come true soon. So, you know, reconnecting with that faith and belief in yourself and that you can make your dreams come true. Now we're looking at the Mystic Oracle or Mystic Forest Oracle card, and you have miracles in the dark. And this says, in the darkest moments, it's easy to feel lost and alone. When you stay focused on the light, you'll receive blessings beyond your wildest dreams. So just stay focused on the light. Don't let yourself fall into that pessimism trap, okay? And then finally, your rune. Ooh, this is a good one to have. You got Geofu. Okay, so this is gift. This is a very female energy. It's a female rune and it is associated with the color green. And this is one that it is associated with Venus, the goddess of love, but also, so this is also divine feminine and that feminine energy. And again, that can indicate pregnancy. Um, So this really is, it's often is about matters of the heart or heart and hearth. Okay, so the heart and the home. And it's a good rune to have. It's a benevolent rune. And it can signify that generally peaceful things, the blessings are coming in, the things that you want are coming in, and that you will be, even if you aren't right in this present moment, you will soon be at peace with yourself and peace with the world around you. On an inner level, this rune can indicate that nothing in life comes for free, right? That's the saying there. that sometimes it's that reciprocity, right? Like when we receive a gift, we have to give something back. It's that payback or pay it forward kind of thing. Um, so this is that law of karma. So as you sow, so shall ye reap. That is the say another saying here. So it's wise to really consider the things that you're putting out there, the things that you're asking for, and also make sure that you pay it back. In either in kindness, in deed, or financially, just to, keep that karma balanced and good. So, but generally, this is a very productive and very fortunate rune to have. So, I hope you enjoyed this reading, and I will see you next week. Take care. This reading here is for my water sign. So if you are Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, this reading here is for you. We're going to start with your energy for the week, go into obstacles and challenges, then opportunities and strengths, and then final outcome cards, and then look at an angel number card, an oracle card, and a rune this week. So we're going to start with this energy up here, and you have the Chariot, and it is being clarified by the Seven of Swords. So you are looking to move forward and make changes, and you have a very clear vision of what it is that you want in your life. I feel for many of you, this is not career, this is not even family and relationships. This is your inner world. This is your spirituality. This is your just what you want for yourself and who you want to be. And I think right now, too, you're keeping with the Seven of Swords clarifying this, whatever direction you're going in, whatever internal changes that you are making for yourself right now in your inner world, you're keeping it to yourself. You're keeping it hidden and secret from others with that Seven of Swords. You're not ready to share with other people how it is that you want to change, who you want to be. I feel like for many of you, this is an identity change. For other people, this could just be you have something going on in your career and you're just keeping it quiet, or even in your relationships that, perhaps you want to surprise your partner or do something that way, or have make some changes there, but you're just keeping it to yourself with that Seven of Swords. You're keeping it quiet. Let's look at your challenges now. And you have, okay, so what has triggered this? You have been feeling apathetic, unconnected, not on purpose here, not emotionally fulfilled. And that is what has triggered this desire to move forward, to make changes here. And with the Seven of Wands, this is you're feeling like you have your back up against the wall. People perhaps are challenging your values, your beliefs, your ideas, even your self-worth. It could have been targeted and challenged here. And this is, I think, why there's some of the secrecy going on, why you're not telling anyone, because you don't want to hear it. You don't want to hear all the naysayers coming at you. And do know with the Seven of Wands, stand your ground. The changes that you're making to feel more connected, emotionally connected, and more emotionally in tune with who you are and your life and life direction. This is a good thing for you. So make sure you're standing your ground, okay? If there are any naysayers in the crowd. And now your strengths here. So you have the Six of Pentacles. I feel for any of you where this is about your day-to-day life and who you are, this is with the Six of Pentacles, this is the card of reciprocity. You want to be giving back. You want to be, I feel like you want to have a purpose. You want to feel like you are making a difference in not just in your own life, but in the lives of others here with the Six of Pentacles and reciprocity. And with the Nine of Cups, clarifying it, this is saying that your hopes and dreams and wishes can come true. This is the wish fulfillment card. So whatever new identity you want to be, whatever new reality you want to create for yourself, whether or not that's in relationships or that is in your money, career, and finance, you can do it here. This wish fulfillment card, this is a powerful card. It's on your side. This is in your strengths and opportunities position. So make sure you are taking advantage of that and have a very clear idea of what it is that you're creating in whatever area of life it is in. Please comment below. I would love to hear what area of life this is happening for you. Is it a spiritual evolution for you? Is this about your soul's calling, soul's purpose? Is this your money, career, finance? Is this in relationships? Some of you, it even could be in your health. But please comment below. I'd love to hear how this is playing out for you and what area of life. Now, your final outcomes you have nice. So, yeah, the Three of Wands, this is a card where generally you've put some things out into the universe and you're starting to see your ships come in. But this is also a card of like this person is standing on the banks of the shore looking out over the waters on what is my next adventure? What is my next course in life? What is going to bring me this fulfillment? Everything that's behind me, I've been there, done that. Like, what is the new thing, the new adventure? This can also indicate travel, like traveling for my soul, right? It can be that kind of energy as well for you. But whatever it is that you're doing, so I see this actually as transformation. This is traveling, like literally traveling for my soul. And I don't mean physically traveling, but this is that travel as in movement, as in change and doing things for my soul. Like I'm not going to be the same person in a year from now as I am right in this moment standing here. And that's what's happening for you. And whatever these changes are that you're making in your life, you have the Six of Wands. I love it. I mean, this is success, accolades, you being recognized for a job well done, all the hard work and effort you are putting in to doing whatever this represents in whatever area of life it is, it's paying off. And this is good for you. These are wins. So I love this. This is fantastic. I'm going to look at your angel number card here, and you have 1313 or 1313. And this is justice, truth, character, love, guidance. It says, get ready for the good things you've been hoping for. Wonderful. You were born for a higher calling. Put your energy into going toward your ambitions, and the universe will align itself to provide you with the right people, circumstances, and resources to make things happen. That's a wonderful energy. And now we're going to look at your Mystic Forest Oracle card, and you have inner strength. Don't lose yourself in things you can't change. Focus on the things you can change, such as your attitude, your mindset, and energy. You've got everything you need. And finally, we're going to wrap up with your rune. Oh, nice. Okay, so you got Bjork, which translates into birch, as in birch tree. Birch tree. It's considered a symbol of fertility. I'm just going to make sure that you can actually see that. Okay, so it is a symbol of fertility. But fertility can also just be, it doesn't necessarily mean actual pregnancy, having a baby. For some of you, it will, but it also means any of the seeds, any of the things that you're setting in motion. It's fertility for that, that something's going to grow and be successful and turn into something wonderful and bring yields in for you, right? Like I said, it symbolizes fertility, mother, child, but there's this element of nourishment that everything that you need to be successful will be there and you will be nourished here, that life will nourish you. And but it also, do know with this rune that success does not come of its own accord. You actually have to do something for success to come in. So that requires, whatever it is that you're doing will require effort and attention, and that will be required in order for that tree that you're growing to be fruitful. Okay, so there we go. And that concludes your reading, and I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you next week. Take care. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I hope you found value in this week's video. If you enjoyed the reading, found it informative, fun, or both, please like, comment, and subscribe, and don't forget to hit that notification bell to be notified when the next weekly, monthly, and tarot talk videos are posted. See you next week, and take care.